it's gonna come down to what Hellion Banshee is and how the Swarm, right? Like, there's only one way to really go. You're gonna want to open with the Liberators every time, and then after that, it depends on what your mid-late game's gonna look like. But either way, we'll see if that goes down that same direction. So actually, the score is wrong there. Sorry, guys. Spawning here in the bottom left. He's not up one. He's actually down one in the series. See with the Red Terran player. Happy.
And top right, double extractor trick.
Ooh.
It's the blue ZvT Losira.
He actually did this last game, by the way. Sorry, I was watching his supply, but we were a little bit late to the intros because I was messing with the overlay. So interesting to see him do that twice. I wonder if there's like, because you remember they figured it out, right? The cost of doing this in Heart of the Swarm was only just barely not worth it, but people would still do it for cool points because it wasn't detrimental. I wonder if in Legacy, though, because you've got more drones quicker, if double extractor tricking has a higher exponential benefit opposed to just getting the Overlord right away. Like, that might actually be more effective.
Someone's got to have done the math for Legacy the Void, right?
Yeah, if anyone has, it's probably Cats of anybody.
Really?
I feel like Cats is one of the smarter players. Like, when it comes to the game, it doesn't matter whether they can execute it or not. Like, Cat comes up with crazy strategies. Cats comes up with times.
No.
And he does math all the time. Like,
does he? I know that he comes up with a crazy strategy, and he really tests like the limits of like you know, counters and whatnot. But I didn't really paint him as a math guy, to be honest. That was more like, you know, the guys who aren't even necessarily that great of players, you know, like Team Liquid guys or, you know, or Jack Attack or something. They're the ones getting in there and looking at the whatchamacallit.
You know who's always a numbers guy that I forget?
Oh God, what do you call it? What?
Ruff.
Oh yeah, surprisingly numbers guy. Yeah, that's true.
It's actually, I'm really glad we did that interview in Copa America. Or I would still just regard him as some like drunken master StarCraft player type deal.
Oh, you know, did you watch GSL last night?
No. I was
This
busy
isn't really
rolling around in
spoiler.
bed being sick.
Oh, sorry. Well, quick drilling claws Widowmine was used.
Oh, that's
versus
cool.
Protoss, and it worked.
Yeah, I remember saying when we cast Ruff doing that it'd be really awesome seeing somebody more skilled use that same tactic.
Yeah, that was actually a really cool series last night. If you guys didn't watch it, I actually recommend these GSL games if you bother to get a subscription.
Apparently the stream died there for a moment. I have no idea why, guys. Sorry about that. Nothing broke on my end, and I don't have a single frame dropped, so I don't love that happened, but I'm glad it didn't stay like that.
So I was just thinking, like, you know, oh, Twitch is, you know, doing wrong again. Wonder what's happening, you know, League of Legends final something. No, I don't think there is. But you know what happened? You know what actually is happening this weekend?
What's up,
The
John?
Heroes thing in Las Vegas.
Ah, yeah. Actually, everyone at the Blizzard offices were super stoked with it. Guys, I got a Twitch plushie. Yo, it comes. By the way, I wish I had opened this in the hotel with you so you could have seen it.
You mean Stitch?
Or Stitches. Sorry, I said Twitch,
Okay.
Stitch, whatever. Anyways, it comes with little plastic silicone like meat hooks and things and a cleaver, and you like put it in his hands and things. So it's like little tiny arm on the back. It's like a tiny little sickle. It's awesome.
Ooh. Really does. That does sound cool. I didn't get anything.
Oh my god, for you.
I'm just saying. No, I don't want it. I didn't want Stitch, but you know, maybe like an Overwatch pin or something.
You have to be a huge loser to get one of those.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess you know it's either or, and I don't want to be a loser, so.
I'm not allowed to tell this story, guys.
But
if you saw the Overwatch pin, just know I didn't get it for heroic merits.
Yeah. But I was gonna say, like, that's not gonna break Twitch, obviously. I really don't think, you know.
No, actually, it's interesting because it's an hour since we went live-ish, and all the VODs from the Blizzard offices have been were cut off at the 59-minute, 12-second mark-ish. So I'm wondering if that might be something with the channel I'll have to look into, because if that's broken, that's gonna be really frustrating to deal with. I know my ISP. You remember like half a year ago, my ISP was doing that. My ISP would cut me off every 59 minutes or whatever exactly. Yes. But I didn't get disconnected from anything else this time, so if it happens again, guys, we'll look into it. We may be over-exaggerating over nothing. I don't love when Twitch problems happen and we DC and stuff.
We like kind of got derailed, and now we have an attack going on. But I was just gonna say I'm interested in it because the venue sounds amazing, not because I actually like watching Heroes. But, anyways, yeah, that attack is on the way. He is gonna go into bio afterwards. This is gonna be Hellbats.
Dude, it's Vegas too, so before the winners like gamble away their money.
Yeah, right. There are the Hellbats, kind of an old-fashioned push with the Marines, but usually not with 2 medevacs, usually with 1. It's up against, actually, not 2-base Lair, but a 2-base Nidus.
Ooh.
Now, this could be very good, because if Happy commits to this, even if he scouts a Nidus, if he commits to this and loses the Hellbats, his army is gone, and he's still getting production back at home. Like, I think the Nidus should have come down and get any units out. Will do a lot of damage.
Did he see this with those medevacs, though? No, he didn't. Oh, gosh, and the scan misses it in the natural. He's leaving a lot of forces on this side of the map, but really, they need to be back at home. It's... Oh, God. Oh, Zombie Up, this is so bad. His production's only just kicking in. He's going to be putting tech labs, reactors, swapping around. He sees this coming with that SCV, but... He's not... There's no way he gets home in time. There's just no way he gets home in time.
Yeah, and you can't do anything about it. It erupts. Oh, but he comes...
You know, it's funny, he unloads to defend the main.
Yeah.
He really should have just gone with the attack, I feel.
That was a very...
that was poorly executed as hell.
That was really poorly executed. He did not need that many roaches against just a Hellbat drop.
Now, the Nidus one goes down once again. Of course, this is one of the biggest Legacy of the Void changes. A lot of us are used to this, but for those who aren't, you can no longer target it until it's done.
Oh, misses him. Yeah, it should be able to get quite a few out. Yeah, a little bit of miss micro, gets a couple of roaches out, but maybe not enough.
No.
He need another Nidus.
It doesn't start one right away. Nice pick up this medevac control, too, by the way. It's pretty hard to, I don't know what you want to call it, like juke out, juxtapose the roach shots, but if he didn't do this little Marauder micro, he may not have actually held that.
Maybe, maybe not. But that should have been, I don't know about game over, but a lot more damage. Losira really messed that up. Now he's just going to try and attack the front, which might still work. He has a ton of roaches no matter how you look at it, and it's a scary army. Okay, the drones are being pulled off. I don't think that was on purpose.
I'm not sure what's going on right now. This is a bit of a funny, weird game. I guarantee you know, somewhere out there, Ace Bly is going to watch this VOD, thinking like he can learn something from Losira and be like, what the hell, I can do this 10 times better.
Yeah, absolutely. Nidus goes in the main as well. He's trying to trick him. There was a Marine left over, but he's not enough.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Adept problem. You know, you got to chase from base to base, and it's hard to keep everything in one place for the fight. But tanks in some massive shots off here as the roaches just kind of get very awkward at the back. He's got to get forward and take out that tank.
Yeah. He's getting on top of the units, though. They try and get back to that Sim City to protect
Sim City is nice. That Sim City is very nice.
Yeah, the SCs are pulled on the left side. Don't let them through there. They kind of run past here, but then they get splattered everywhere.
Yeah, tank shots are looking fantastic. The control here out of Happy's been pretty damn good. Now, he is significantly behind in workers, but it's the old mule now, so this might not be so bad. We don't actually know. It's been so long since we've seen this proper mule in action.
Yeah, it's interesting. Still no third base from Losira, but no third base from Happy either. I still would give it to Happy, just because even if he had like 10 workers, he has medevacs, and the medevacs could really do a lot of counter damage until those mutas come out.
Potentially. There's still going to be the natural base that needs to be cleaned up and dealt with. Let's not forget the Nidus one was put down.
Oh, he did have a third. Oh, shoot. I forgot, because he put it in the front. I was looking for a big ol' space in the main. But no, so because Happy has a third, then yeah, he took a much better fight then. Yeah,
and even though he's going to bleed some units on that front line, the roaches won't do enough damage, so he's going to fall back. And again, even if he doesn't mine from this third, just the mule from it is going to help out a ton. I mean, look at that income, 1,500 minerals. Like, he's right on track. His barracks lived through this. He lost a couple of tech labs and a reactor. Like, big whoop.
Yeah. Honestly, I wonder if Losira attacking the natural and having more space would have been better. He got all choked up with that Sim City.
Yeah, that's... I don't think he expected that, though. And I don't know that Happy necessarily built this way in anticipation of that, but it worked out really well for him.
Yeah. And of course, we'll have to go back to the very first attempt of the Nidus, and that was just a big failure on Losira's part. Definitely messed that up, and definitely knows that. He had an opportunity to win this game, and he messed it up. So now he has to play a game where he's pretty far behind. Luckily, the mutas are on their way, so these tanks can't do too much more damage.
By the way, the round of 8 looks so sick, Zombie. First off, pretty much like no Protoss, so that's cool. But more importantly, top bracket is being held for us. Speak Now, which is Byun versus Top. Ryung faces off against Armani. And Bly faces off against Hart. And of course, the match we're casting right now as well.
Right. Does Losira have enough to deal with this army? I don't see any banelings. This is not a baneling nest. So that makes a lot of sense. Loses his 4th base. Still has a 3rd mining.
I feel so silly. Like, I know we've talked about it before, but I get more excited for the Elite League than pretty much anything else. Like, even... Sometimes, not always, but sometimes even more excited than the GSL matches and things. But this bracket, considering all legacy players who tend to play, plus the Koreans getting involved, like, this is a really good-looking bracket. I will stress, by the way, guys, replays from the Elite League are only available to Patreons of the Elite League. We do not share them with Base Rate TV subscribers. So, if you want to get these replays, even from the matches we don't always cast, best way to do it, get involved with the Patreon or talk to Oli Moly directly in chat. She tends to be lurking around.
Happy's getting to that 2nd starport for the Masked Liberators. Now, he did mess up on his own attack in that last game, but he's probably just so far ahead in this game, it doesn't even matter. Yeah. Sends the Marines backwards, hopes the Marauders take care of the
Focus fire was so good. Oh my god. That was so sick.
Yeah.
GG. Yeah. Not even a chance. Happy is going to take game number 2, evening up the series now 1-1. Now, we are going to quickly hop into game number 3. We're not going to hold the players up, guys, but we are going to play a small ad break on stream because it's been about half an hour since our last one. So sit tight, enjoy, and we'll see you guys for map number 3 to see who wins the series when we return.